Hey, good morning YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a few weeks. I've been quite busy with some things, but I'm Tim with Jeepinandexplorin, and we're getting out on this beautiful Saturday. We're going to go mess around Montauk State Park a little bit and check out a couple campground areas that we want to look at down toward Eminence. In a few weeks coming up, we're going to have our first Ambassadors for Pink run, where we're going to raise money for breast cancer awareness. And we have a campground that's been donated to us by Broken Arrow Campground, and we're going to go meet with those guys and check out where they're going to set us up at and all that. And then at the end of the video, we're going to go to my and Jenna's hometown. Ever since we was little, there's a historic building on the square that's been owned by a family friend for several years. They've got an antique store in there that they've had since we were, real little, 30 years at least. But they're closing up shop, unfortunately. Looking to retire. So we're going to go down there and see that one last time and see if we can give them some patronage before they close up shop. But anyways, we hope you guys stay tuned with us and enjoy this video, and we will see you down the road. So we are on this dirt road just south of Montauk State Park. There's this little place called Bowes Hollow. Apparently a gentleman that lives here that collects a bunch of old relic stuff. He normally is open during the week and lets people come in and check it out, but he's not here today. But we're still gonna get a few pictures and walk around and check it out. We can stand outside his fence here and look. We've got some pretty cool stuff, so we're gonna see what he has here. Looks like, I can't really see it, but there's some things back there on the river. My wife's up there trying to be a bunny whisperer to a rabbit. Scare the rabbit? Hmm. Hello, little rabbit. It says he opens Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 10. We're a little early.
I was like, I saw all that ass. Did you see all them damn ducks? Yeah. Oh my gosh. A lot of wow. The dog. I thought I seen Steve coming at us. Everyone had the biggest ass.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'd like to have a place like this, but I just have to enjoy other people's place. Got another rabbit back there with the chicken. Another rabbit here. Lots of rabbits in the area. I guess if I was a rabbit, I'd want to be here too. Going up here and check out this Model A. And another rabbit. It's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, this place is pretty cool. We're going to get a few more pics, and then we're going to head on up to Montauk State Park. There's supposedly the old historic school up there that we're going to see if it's there. It may or may not be. And then we're going to go check out the spring, and never been to Montauk State Park yet, even though I live a few hours away, but we're going to go check it out, and we'll take you guys along with us, so stay tuned with us. Little turtle. Is it? I'll get that.
Got good blue sky behind it.
So we made it. To Montauk State Park, and our first stop here is this old mill. I read a little bit of the story on it, and I will fill you guys in on that, but at this moment I don't remember it. So when I edit this video, I'll do some history on it and I'll fill you in on that, but it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is the original spot or not, but we're going to walk around here, and then there's a little fish hatchery down here we're going to check out, and then I believe there's a spring. We tried the old school first. The way we tried to go in, it went through, I guess you could say, a little residence, and they had it blocked from getting in that way, so it was a bust, so we had to back out of there. We're going to try to go through the campground, get back around through that way and go in from that side. and see if we can get access to that school. But anyways, we're going to walk around here and check this place out for a minute and then get on up the road.
Grab you an information thing.
Oh, sweet.
Also, don't go read the door up there.
Anyway, a little bit of view from the backside. Jenna was reading up on an information sheet on this, and apparently there used to be a bunch of mills in the area, and this one's the only one that they saved. It looks like they probably directed water at one point down through here. Obviously that's no more. But she said the man who saved this mill was named Timothy, so as being another Timothy, he was smart and knew what he was doing. That's pretty cool. All right, well, let's get on up the road and we'll walk down here and get a look at this fish hatchery. If it seems anything cool, we'll bring you back, but if we don't, we'll catch you on up to the spring. The very first mill was built around 1835 in the Montauk, not long after the valley was permanently settled by white settlers around 1829. The original mill was known as the Holloman Mill. It was on the same parcel that our current mill is, but about 100 to 200 yards downstream and closer to the river. The second mill was built around 1860 and known as the Stevenson's Mill. That was located closer to the main spring, closer to where the fish hatchery and the old footbridge is today. That mill operated for some time, and the Stevensons were involved in the community heavily. In 1881, a woman named Elizabeth Hickman purchased the Holloman Mill, and her son Timothy operated it and did some repairs on it. In 1894, they tore that one down and rebuilt a new mill in the approximate location of the mill we have here today. Yet as soon as the third mill was completed, it burned down, which was suspected of arson. Timothy immediately rebuilt with a famous millwright named William Furry, and this is the mill we have today.
We're not in the razor, honey.
You are the windshield. You want me to walk in front of you?
Yes.
I'll hold my phone out, so not only do I record where we're walking, but catch some spider webs with the phone.
Yeah, a lot of them.
All right, had to pause this a minute so I could whip out my map, but we finally found it. Thought it would be on the water, but it's not.
That little old tiny springs was feeding current river.
I guess so.
I pictured it being as big as Alley or something.
Right.
It's a little fishing now.
Feeds a big river to be a little spring. Well, evidently you got still whatever's coming that way plus this probably, but some little fishies in there. It's not the prettiest spring in the area, but hey, we've seen it now. Kind of like mills, kind of like waterfalls. You know, it's some better than the others, but you check them all off your list.
I mean,
Okay,
I'll go get
it's
in it.
boiling to the ground.
Oh yeah. That was cool when we came over that bridge and the fog on that water.
Oh yeah.
Look at it bubbling.
Yeah. I don't know if I can get that on film or not. Might be too much reflection. You can kind of see it where it's bubbling out of the ground down there. From under.
Oh yeah, it's bubbling over here by the sides too.
Yeah, there's probably a couple different entrances there.
That's cool.
Still a little bit of, well, you can't see it on the camera, but there's some fog coming off the water over there, but anyway, that's Montauk Spring. That's apparently what starts feeding the Current River, which is kind of amazing because Current River is a big river. But yeah, it's got to come from somewhere. It's not the prettiest spring in the area, but it's definitely worth checking out. Not really a bad hike. A lot of spider webs to cut through, but past that, pretty easy. But we're going to get up the road, see if we can go find that school. Actually, got 2 schools we're going to try to find. And then we're going to go check out and meet Rob over at Broken Arrow Campground, to where we're going to be staying at for the Ambassador Run. So stay tuned, and we're going to go up the road. Definitely don't want anybody in it. So 3rd time's a charm. First 2 schools we tried to find. Well, the first one, apparently somebody turned it into a house, so we couldn't get it. Second one, the one that was in Montauk State Park, they were doing construction and moving the campground back further, so we was not able to go to that one. But we did find the Lower Parker School. We're gonna check it out right fast. I just personally find old historic buildings fascinating, whether schools, mills, or like we're seeing later and going to the antique store, which is one of the oldest buildings in West Plains. Obviously you can't go in this one. Once in a while you find one you can go in, but yeah, it's not fascinating, but from a historic aspect it's pretty cool. There's a trail there. I'm not sure where that goes this time of year. I'm not a fan of finding out. Plus, we're, like usual, a little bit on of a time crunch. But anyways, that's that. We're going to go down to the end of this trail. It goes down to the river down there. Check it out, and then we're going to turn around, backtrack out of here, and see what else we come across before we go check out our campground. So when we got done at the school and got down to the bottom down there to that Parker Hollow, it was kind of a bust. So we flipped around, headed back out, drove 6 or 7 miles up the road, and we're in a place now called Razor Hollow. Got a few folks camping down here, and we're going to try not to interrupt him, but there's some beautiful campsites down here we just want to check out, and it's right down here on the river. So we're going to show you this, and then we're going to go to the other side where we came in, and another area over there. I haven't been over there. I've been on this side, but not this, you know. I've been on this side, but not that side. So anyways, there's real pretty bluff lines back there. It's a nice little water area. Look at this big crystal looking rock. Braden, if you want to go put your sandals on, you can step in the water. Real pretty down through there. I don't know, I just think being cloudy like this, it kind of almost just makes it prettier.
Look at this one.
I'd like to have been prepared to get in this. Anyway, we're going to fiddle fart here for a minute and then go to the other side, so we'll bring you guys back here in just a couple minutes. No. I was taking me out of full drive so I could turn. Well, we made it to the other side of the Razor Hollow, or Job Hollow, I think it is on this side, but it's pretty much a bust over here unless you're gonna be swimming, or well, there's some trails that went down to the water, but nothing exciting for camping or anything like that. So we're gonna make our way into town and go see about that campground that we're going to be using in a few weeks, and then we'll mosey on down to West Plains and go to our antique store and do all that. So we'll have a few more things for you guys. I think we might try to hit up one more spring before we leave the area and make there down there. So just stay with us for a little bit and we will see you up the road. Alright, so we made our way out of Eminence. We stopped by and met with Rob at Broken Arrow Campground, visit him a minute. So it's got our good spot secured right on the water for everybody that's coming on our ambassador run. If you want any more info on that, make sure you follow us on Facebook at Jeep and Explorin. Go to the events, we'll be on there. We just got down here at Winona. We had a Bigfoot burger and it was pretty good. And then tomorrow we're going to be going down to Arkansas and we will be eating an OARC burger. So we're going to, you know, have 2 burger joints right in a row. But hey, that's part of it. So, and that will be on next week's video. But anyways, we noticed back here behind us that there is a old log cabin here. And we're going to check it out and show it to you guys, and then we're getting on the road and head to West Plains. So I'm going to turn this around here and let you guys see. We didn't even know this was back here. We just thought it was cute. I don't know any story on this or anything. This is back here and we thought it was cool. So anyways, got the start of a hornet's nest up there. But yeah, just thought we'd show that to you guys. We're going to get on the road, head up to West Plains, finish our day out there, and we will see you guys there. Anyway, we made it down to West Plains, and this is where me and my wife grew up at, and we spent a lot of times in this building when we were kids. A friend of mine in high school, his parents currently own it. It's been in the family for 140 years, and you know, we used to go up on the roof and all that stuff. Had a lot of memories here, so we wanted to come check it out. Today's the last day they're going to have it open, and don't know what's the future of it's going to be, but we wanted to kindly get here one last time and thought we'd bring you guys along, see how cool this old historic building is. So we're going to go inside and check everything out before we make our way back home for the day. You can pick up this elderly couple for $400. They've been in here ever since I was a little kid.